Now we're going to finish the J5 dance with the what I call a curtsy. Basically what this is going to do, this is going to help you learn how to be a little bit smoother in the transition coming from your bass to your 5 and 7 step. And like I said, we can learn this through a curtsy. A curtsy is, for others who don't know, it's something that little girls do when they have a dress on as a sign of respect, in which they grab the side of their dress, they bring their arms out, they put their foot back, and they actually come down to a squat and they bow their head. Okay? So with regards to the G-slide stuff, I think I like to use this as an analogy because it helps to teach people exactly what it is. When I say ladies do a curtsy and guys have seen it too, they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They come down and they come right back up. And that's exactly what we're going to work now. We're going to work on going to our 5 o'clock into our 7 o'clock. And again, we're going to come from our base, which is base double 12. Both of our toes point at 12 o'clock. And all we're doing is instead of coming over here, instead of coming and picking up our left foot, and you hear that tap, and picking it up and tapping it, what we're going to do now is we're going to let that toe roll to our range, and we're just going to squat, come back to our base. Remember, those wheels are not coming off of the ground, okay? We're coming from a double bass step, and as we bring our left foot over to 5 o'clock, you're going to see your body start to compress like a spring, okay? Yeah, come down into a spring. Now we're in our range. Coming back to our base, we're going to go to 7 using our right leg. Again, coming straight down, and now we're sticking our foot there to our base. Coming back. We're going to do it again. Coming over to our 5 with our left leg. We're squatting down. All of our core is sitting on top of our front thigh. Okay, this is our spring leg. It's not over here. It's not in front of us. All of our important areas, our glass base we were speaking about, is right on top of our table. Okay, we come back to our base. Okay, come back over here to 7. Okay, come straight up and down just to correct yourself and make sure your posture is great. Come back to your base. Okay, now we're going to do the same concept as far as counts so we can get used to it. The first thing we're going to start with is a 4 count for the beginner beats. It's going to do bass 4 count. Then we'll go to our 7 o'clock 2 count. Come back to our base and then go to our step. 5, 6, 7, 8, or 5, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, bass 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, we went ahead, we used our beginner beat. Again, you should feel comfortable. Again, basically with this drill, we're not picking our foot up and striking it down. This time we're keeping our foot down. We're initially coming into our compression state. And as we're coming out of compress, we're bringing our foot over here. And right here, again, speaking about balance and percentage, we're going to go 80 on our spring leg and now 20. So we're going to put more weight on that 20 as we come down. And we're going to come back, okay, as we come down. And because we're putting at 80-20, you shouldn't feel comfortable picking up that back skate, okay? Now we're going to go to the intermediate beat, doing the J5 step. Again, J5 step with the curtsy move. And here we go again. Again, we're going 2 beats in between. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, bass 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, bass. Okay, and that's the intermediate step. We should feel good about where we're at right now. Again, if you don't, feel free to go ahead and go back to your beginner count. And for anyone that doesn't feel comfortable with those beginner counts, again, there's no problem adding another 4 beats to your beginner counts, which will straighten that out to 8. So you can go ahead and sit down and find exactly where you find your comfortable range and be able to kind of think about what's coming up next and where your next step is. Okay, so last but not least, we have our advanced step. And our advanced step is, again, execution, 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 execution. There's no pauses in between. Again, you're going to most likely use more of your spring leg. You might even go to a 70-30 versus an 80-20, depending on how aggressive you are. And let's go ahead and get right into it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, base, 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 7, base, base, 7, base, 5, base, base. Now, a quick note, G-Slide really looks great at slower beats, okay? That right there is just a drill to be able to, again, build confidence and let yourself know that you know exactly what you're doing. Again, the G-Slide looks excellent with slower tempo songs, even so a lot of the R&B and rap songs that allow slower tempo. That's where you really get most of your work at. So you're going to find yourself doing a lot more of the intermediate counts with those 1-2 pauses in between steps. But again, as far as the advanced beat, that's just allowing you to see that you have explosiveness, show that you know exactly what you're doing, and again, it builds confidence. Okay, so that's going to be all for this lesson. In the next lesson, we're going to part 2. And in part 2, we're going to learn how to finish the stopping on a dying motion. So again, thank you guys for watching the videos. I appreciate any feedback you can give me. STL G-Slide, do G-Slide. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.